So I just had a customer in my Lyft where we talked Taylor Swift, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and bust out the camera and record right now while I remember the details. She actually we actually had like a long drive, like maybe 15-20 minutes, and we didn't get to Taylor Swift till the very end. We were talking about politics mostly. Today is the day that Marjorie Taylor Greene is threatening to oust Mike Johnson as the Speaker of the House in the United States. So kind of consequential, and I was watching that and I was talking to them about, led to other conversations about politics and stuff. But we were talking about how everybody's in an echo chamber. Conservatives only consume conservative media and they only interact with each other, and I was saying Swifties are like that, but I always ask if the customers are, if the opportunity arises, I ask people, what do you think about Taylor Swift? Good, bad, indifferent, anything is okay. And the girl was like, oh yeah, I would consider myself a Swiftie, and the guy kind of shook his head. I don't think he's directly said anything, and I was like, oh really? And I don't know how I asked her, but basically she got into Taylor Swift because first she listened to the Folklore album. She liked it okay, but like it didn't like stand out to her. But then what happened is that she saw Taylor Swift doing her 10-minute version of All Too Well on Saturday Night Live, and that is what got her really interested in Taylor Swift. And so because of that, I was just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but do you prefer the 10-minute version of All Too Well to the other one, huh? And she's like, oh yeah, for sure. And she was like, why, you don't? And I told her, same thing I've commented on my other video, effing the patriarchy just made me think Taylor has gone too far, and just the rest of the lyrics just aren't to my taste, and so it kind of, but when I said you prefer 10 minutes versus 5 minutes, I kind of, the guy, her boyfriend, I assume, was kind of interested, and as the ride wound down, I was like, well, to justify your feelings, I've asked a bunch of people. 2 out of 10 people I've asked, which version of All Too Well you prefer. The vast majority. It might be more than 2 out of 10. I've only ever found 2 people who prefer the 5-minute version. I've only ever found 2 people who prefer the 5-minute version. But at some point the guy interjected, but it's 10 minutes, and that was when I went ahead and told the guy. But to give you some credit,